So, if you're the San Francisco 49ers right now, you're looking at that quarterback room and you're looking at your 300 and God knows what $1 million franchise signal caller in Brock Purdy, and you are probably saying to yourself right now, wow, what a fucking Listen, their defense sucks. Their defense is hurt. They're ravaged with injury. They've given up 41 fucking points. They make Sam Darnold look like fucking Joe Montana mixed with fucking Dan Marino and Dan fucking Fouts and all those old school great quarterbacks. They couldn't fucking stop the nosebleed if they tried. I mean, listen, they're like once again, they're like fucking, they got the defense like Joe Biden's fucking immigration policy. We're letting everybody through. It's pathetic. I mean, their defense is horrible, right? Their defense sucks, but this quarterback, Brock Purdy, does nothing. He doesn't elevate the team. He doesn't play good when it matters the most. I mean, he's a short little dude. He's 5'8", 5'9". He's like a garden gnome. He has one of the weakest arms I've ever seen. He throws with some good touch and good timing and some nice anticipation. He seems to know the system very well. He seems smart, but he's so physically fucking limited that any ball that is a bit ahead, a bit behind, it will float in the air and it will be the easiest pick for the defense ever. He does not have the arm strength to be a consistent starter. He has, once again, poor judgment at times. He has a tendency to throw a bunch interceptions in bunches. And when Purdy's playing bad, you have no chance of winning. When he's playing below average, you have no chance of winning. He has to be playing good, or he has to be playing an elite game to win with him. Listen, there's a place for a quarterback like that to start on a scrub 4-win team. But, I mean, it's like, what are we doing with this guy here? I know this video is going to get me a lot of hate, a lot of flack. I used to like this kid. I think this guy's I used to think he was a decent quarterback because he threw with a high level of timing and touch on his throws. Rare for some of the quarterbacks coming into the league the past fucking decade in the NFL, right? But then you watch the games and you realize just because he can do that, just because he knows the Shanahan scheme, that don't make this motherfucker special. That don't make him good. That don't make him unique. That don't make him a great quarterback in this league. He's just playing within the fucking system, right? And I'm not a believer in a system quarterback, but the closest thing in the NFL to a system quarterback is Brock Purdy. His pocket maneuverance and his feel and read of the pocket are horrendously inadequate, and it's very sort of sporadic. Sometimes he'll step up in the pocket. Other times he starts drifting back, feeling pressure that's not there. That's not there. That doesn't exist. He feels that he gets happy feet in collapsing pockets. He sees ghosts. And it's just bad all around, folks. It's bad all around. It's an embarrassment. This fucking dude's a scrub. Once again, I used to think he was, an above average, maybe even borderline great starting quarterback in this league. But when you break it down, when you're watching the games, whether it be the game tape or even even watching the games live, it becomes apparent there's no it factor. He's not special. There's nothing that sets him apart from any fucking game manager like a Mac Jones, who, by the way, if he was starting, they probably would have scored 12 points this game. They scored, 6 points? The game's over. There was There was 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter as I'm recording this. Game's fucking over. Game's to get turned off and they went up by 20. I threw one of the worst interceptions ever. Just backpedaled and fucking floated it because he has a cream puff fucking arm. And that's where my root of the issue lies. In this league, you need a great caliber arm. You need great arm talent to thrive in this league and to thrive in a Shanahan-based system. Listen, he gets away with some floating passes whenever he's facing scrub teams like the Cardinals and like the garbage Saints, right? Those teams that just have no chance of ever winning anything meaningful in this league. But when he's facing a team, that's great, or when he's playing in the playoffs, he looks like she played like a shit can in the playoffs against the Eagles, but then, his fucking team bailed him out. His defense bailed him out. But guess what? This time his defense didn't fucking bail him out. Their defense was horrible this game, but he arguably was even worse. So, number one, blame goes to the defense. Number two, blame goes to Brock Purdy playing like a glorified high school fucking quarterback. And listen, he's way too small. He's, once again, maybe, I don't know how anyone can look at that guy and say, this guy's 6 foot. There's no way he's 6 foot. He's small as fuck. He's diminutive. He's got a weak arm. He's like a weak... He's like a Kyler Murray with no mobility, with average athletic traits and a slightly upgraded arm, because Kyler Murray's arm is one of the worst ever in the history of the league. Let's be real. Let's call spade to spade. Kyler's arm is one of the worst ever that we've seen in modern times. Well, Purdy has a horrendous arm. I think he probably has like a bottom 3 arm. I mean, it's just, once again, it's bad news for the 49ers. You paid this diminutive scrub who's on some fucking whatever mattress commercial. I don't know whatever the fuck. He's on like 36 different commercials now, and he fucking sucks and is a fucking scrub. So maybe he's putting all his efforts into his future commercial acting career. I don't quite know what his priorities are, but clearly it's not being able to read a defense, because he gets all the time in the world to throw, and he starts drifting from in the pocket and throws a fucking chungus floaty pass into coverage that gets picked off. He is fucking horrible. I mean, I don't know what they see in this guy. They paid this dude $300. If this guy can get $300, could you imagine? Could you imagine what Bryce Young could get if this guy gets $300 million? But you better give Bryce Young fucking $500 million. Imagine what Bo Nix is going to get. Imagine what Caleb Williams will get fucking paid fucking more money than fucking any quarterback ever. Bo Nix, Jane Daniels, fucking Drake May. I mean, you can even name a fucking scrub quarterback that's like fucking, like Trevor Lawrence is fucking like below average. He's getting paid like he's a fucking superstar, fucking beast. I mean, if this is a guy who can get paid $300 fucking million, anyone can. Anyone can do that. Mac Jones should be getting paid $300 fucking million, because they're the same quarterbacks. Jones actually looks tall in the pocket and throws, at least it looks confident when he's throwing. Purdy, I call him Purdy. I didn't even mean to do that. I'm sorry, I didn't even mean to call him that. I guess I'll roll with it. Listen, Purdy, when he's throwing the football, he looks very unsure of where he's actually looking sometimes, because he's so small he can't see over the offensive line. He sucks so bad. I mean, I don't know. This is year 1 of his horrific $300 million contract. It might as well be fucking $300 billion. This dude's getting paid more than Donald Trump. I mean, this is crazy. If that is a quarterback that gets however many fucking million fucking dollars, $300 million fucking dollars, like $60 million fucking dollars a year, annual salary for this game manager cream puff arm scrub. If he can get $300 million, then give Gardner Minshew, throw him a whole fucking bank. Throw him the whole fucking bank and then some. Give him every fucking jewelry store and every pawn shop in the United States of fucking America. Make him fucking pay off the entire give him the money to pay off the entire fucking debt of the country. Because Gardner Minshew is no fucking different from Brock Purdy. They're both cream puff arm, fucking diminutive, small game manager scrubs that throw with timing, touch, and a bit of anticipation. Good, he can throw with rhythm in a Shanahan offense. Okay, get Gardner Minshew in there. Mac Jones is doing the same thing. Mac Jones, he throws a bunch of picks too, but still, Purdy throws interceptions in bunches. And when Purdy's playing bad, the whole team's playing bad. That's the problem. C.J. Stroud would play like one of the worst quarterbacks ever in their playoff game a week ago against our favorite overrated quarterback, Aaron, in the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they won the game because they made up for it with their defensive side of the ball. But when everything's going bad for Purdy, when he's playing like one of the worst players ever, he's playing like a bad quarterback, because that's honestly what he is, to be quite frank with you. When he's playing bad, when he's not playing like a fucking actual $300 million quarterback should be playing, right? When he's not playing like that, the team's flaws are exposed, and they become one-dimensional. They sort of crawl into a hole, and they can't climb out of it, and they go into a shell, and the game's over, and they have no chance of winning. This is exactly what happened. Brock Purdy is inaccurate. He is a scrub. He can't throw beyond 25 to 30 yards with velocity, with zip. Yes, he can throw the dig route. Anyone can throw the dig route. If you can't throw that route in the NFL, if you can't throw the deep in cut in the NFL, you shouldn't even be playing high school. That's not a route that requires skill to throw. It does require timing, anticipation, but once again, it requires a high school level of timing to throw that pass. So, it's ridiculous. This is a scrub who can get $300 million, who can fleece $300 million out of an NFL franchise. Once again, throw a bank at Minshew. Throw a bank at Mac Jones. Throw a fucking bank at God knows who. Throw a bank at anyone. Give Kenny Pickett the fucking keys to the fucking world. Because they're the same quarterback. Brock Purdy sucks. Brock Purdy is nothing more than a glorified midget game manager. He has a weak arm. He's average athletically. He thinks he runs a 4.40. He runs a 4.840. And he's so small. And, God, I mean, it's just, once again, Purdy's horrible. I call him Purdy again. I keep calling him Purdy again. I don't mean to. I'm trying to call him Purdy, but that's just what he is. He's Purdy. He's horrible. 49ers, listen, you've already committed enough money. You might as well stick this out, and hopefully, you can give him another year, and then you can suck. You can get a mid-level pick. You can get like 11th pick. And then the very next year, he will really be exposed. He'll throw more picks than, And looking at ESPN, as I am making this video, Mac Jones just threw a pass. Yeah, I mean, that should be it for the era of Purdy. He fucking sucks. He fucking blows. He's horrible. Once again, throw a bank at Gardner Minshew because he's the same fucking quarterback, if not better, than Brock Purdy. Purdy's horrible. I'm done with this video. The game's over. I might even upload this before the game ends, to be honest with you. I probably won't, but still. Thank you all for watching. This has been Mr. Truth, and this was nothing but the truth.